James Harden. Oh, yeah. I thought he got kicked.
Hey yo, what's going on everyone? James Harden has put up a vintage performance tonight with 37 points and he pulled off an ankle breaker like he was back on the Houston Rockets. Also, I'm sure you've all seen the memes of Jaylen Brown going around on the internet. From now on, I'm going to call him Jaylen Paintbrush Brown because he's been staining hella opponents on the court. He's also been playing quite well this season, it's just the Celtics are not so great. In this game, James Harden only had 5 points at halftime, so he popped off for 32 in the second. Jaylen Brown has been consistent this whole season and he's been scoring a lot. Without Tatum, they're relying heavily on Jaylen Brown to carry the offensive load. Here, James Harden just straight away, three-pointer. So he's doing as he always does. Now the Celtics are running it. Jaylen Brown looking dangerous. And one. People have been making fun of him the whole season because of his hair, but he's actually been balling. I don't know why he's been painting his head. If you look at it now, it doesn't look that bad. James Harden continues to lead the Clippers offense with Kawhi Leonard still injured, so he's going to be taking all the shots. Jaylen Brown, little bouncy there, got the block on Harden. Look at that, get that out of here. Now all I can see is his hairline. Alright, Jaylen Brown gets it back, he's going to storm in, and then gets an acrobatic layup. That looks nice. Jaylen Brown also has a lot of ball these games. So he just goes in and just easy lays. Clippers defense is looking very suspect right now. It's not just James Harden that's lacking. The center, Zubac, didn't even put a hand up. Man, these camera angles look kind of weird. Look like a game of 2K. Gonna do a double cross and then step back, fade away. Nice. A lot of bounces this game as well. Same angle again. Looking a little flat. Alright, he's gonna just pull that midi. Zubac needs to step up more. Alright, now we've got the strings blocking the view. That's probably a technical difficulty. But let's not let it distract us. Jaylen Brown goes in for another layup. Absolutely no defense being played by the Clippers. And lets an and one. That's tough. John Collins, you gotta foul harder if you want to foul him there. You know what I've noticed this season? James Harden is looking a lot more aggressive. Usually he's just pass first mentality, but now he's looking like his Rockets days where he wants to shoot everything. Look at that, just goes straight in for a layup. Without Kawhi Leonard, he knows he has to be the man to step up on offense. He's taking accountability for all the losses the Clippers are racking up. On the other end, Jaylen Brown is ready to show off his immaculate bag. His right hand dribbles only, goes around the screen, only right hand dribbles, spin move, and then into the midi. So Jaylen Brown does not need a left hand, he just uses his whole right hand. Look at that. The ball never touches his left hand. Only until he shoots. Alright. Now he goes around the screen. He's looking to facilitate. Nope. Goes straight in. Another layup. Since he's done a few layups already and didn't feel any sort of defense, he's just going to keep doing it. James Harden. Looking to source up. Does a cross. And then goes straight in. And then slow step bullies his way. Every time James Harden gets a Celtics guard, he knows they're fish in the ocean. He's going to blow by and then pull that step back behind the back. That's tough. Jaylen Brown's going to get the ball back. Big man's doing the screen. And look at that, he's wide open. Brook Lopez drop coverage. People are going to splash them. I don't know why there's so much drop coverage in the NBA, especially against good three-point shooters. Now Jaylen Brown gets a steal. He's running the break. Definitely not going to pass it. And one. Every layup is so easy for him. Clippers defense, they're allowing all these and one layups. If they got a foul, they got to foul harder. Now Jaylen Brown's looking dangerous. Goes into the midi, he knows he's got that shot. James Harden, absolutely doing nothing. Alright, Jaylen Brown's getting ready to go around the screen. Thinking about going in. Yep, actually goes in. No, he doesn't. Pulls that midi. Oh yeah. So he's so unpredictable. He can go in for the layups, but since he's done a few of those, he knows defenders are going to go into the key too much. And then you can see that separation. That's enough to pull off that midi. James Harden's looking up, but he's looking to score. Oh, that's the ankle breaker. And then floater. Celtics commentators were saying that Harden kicked him. No, that's just a pure ankle breaker right there. Snatched him. Houston days, James Harden was doing that all over. He was like licking his lips sometimes. Alright, walks into a three. He's like that. That's clutch as well. Now strolling up, another guy to cook. Just blows right by, and it does a floater. You can see he's not trying to draw fouls anymore, he's trying to actually score. He was the man that changed the rules to allow foul baiting in the 2018s to not happen anymore. But we got new pioneers like SGA finding different ways to draw fouls. James Harden is so fun to watch because he loves doing one-on-one against other players and he pulls off these saucy moves. Look at that step back right in his grill, doesn't matter. Look at that in the clutch as well. James Harden almost pulled off an insane comeback with the Clippers. That last shot of the 3, that was so close to going in. Have a look here, James Harden's just going to run up, get that ball. That's so deep. Jaylen Brown's just one step over, and James Harden just splashes that in. The amazing thing about this last play is that they didn't draw it up, they had no timeouts. So they just ran this on the fly, and James Harden got a great shot. And that almost went in, that front rim. Look at all the Clippers, they're so devastated because they knew how close that was to going in. That was a crazy game, that ending was insane. James Harden missed the shot, but he's been playing lights out. We like to see James Harden. Jaylen Brown must be trolling with his hair, but he's also playing well. So let's see how they both go throughout the season. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Now that was a real ankle breaker on Pritchard. I really hope he doesn't end up like Josh Giddey and miss a few games. But don't worry about Josh Giddey, he came back and scored a triple-double.